The start of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 was an economic nosedive for millions of Americans, as unemployment spiked in a matter of days and food banks and pantries were swamped by hungry people in need, poor and wealthy alike. But now, even with unemployment down to pre-pandemic levels and wages rising slightly, the hunger situation nationally and in Southern California might be more dire. During the pandemic, we saw food lines we haven't seen since the Depression, said Radha Brewer, chief executive of South County Out. It's not as visible, maybe, but it's just as bad. Consider, this month, if recent trends hold, the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank will help about 800,000 people. That's down from the 1 million people a month who were helped during the peak of the pandemic, but more than double the 300,000 helped during each of the last months of pre-pandemic 2019. We're lucky. We have good relationships with donors, and that's helping, said the group's spokesman David May. But demand isn't down all that much. Non-profit food providers in Orange, Riverside and San Bernardino counties report similar, if not identical, trends. But food experts say those numbers tell only part of the story. During the pandemic, short-term relief programs from all levels of government directed food and money to food banks and others offering free nutrition. Though distribution was hampered by the spread and threat of COVID-19, most people who needed food in 2020 and 2021 usually could get it. It's unclear if that's true today. Local food bank leaders say this year's numbers don't reflect the world of people who aren't showing up for food but are still hungry. Brewer, of South County Outreach, said his organization got food to 932 families last month, an all-time high. Though he was happy to see that people view his agency as a welcome resource, Brewer noted that an all-time high for giving away food isn't a good thing. And, like others, he believes even more people need help but aren't getting it. Again, that story is partly reflected in numbers.